Right now, we turn our attention to the NXT Championship. At NXT Stand and Deliver, Gunther was victorious. Will he carry that momentum into tonight? Just 24 hours after Bron Breakker was able to reclaim the NXT Championship, beating Dolph Ziggler on Monday Night Raw.
Gotta be honest with you, I didn't turn up at the arena today anticipating that we were gonna see this main event, but I, for one, am absolutely thrilled we're getting this.
Will Gunther plant his flag in the center of NXT ring? Gunther Breakker, NXT title, next! We are getting set for the NXT Championship in a huge main event tonight. Bron Breakker arrived tonight with the NXT title back around his waist, as his emotions gotten the better of him.
Well, the evidence is right before our eyes in the shape of Gunther. When on earth is Bron gonna learn once again? Hot-headed and jumping to every challenge in front of him. It's been a wild 5 days. Hall of Fame, Stand and Deliver, winning the NXT Championship back on Raw after WrestleMania. You are the champ, Bron. You are going to be goaded daily. This is exactly what happened when he lost the championship to Ziggler in the first place. A match versus Gunther on zero notice. This is self-destruction. Take a day off, Bron.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the NXT Championship! Introducing the challenger, representing Imperium, Gunther! And his opponent, he is the NXT Champion, Bron Breakker!
What a matchup this is going to be. I got to talk to you, though, Wade. I got to correct you. He lost the championship because of Robert Roode in a triple threat match. That's how he lost it.
Okay, when the stakes... No, you listen to me. When the stakes are this high and gold is on the line, all bets are off. You have to anticipate that people are going to be underhanded. Listen, right, he lost that. He lost the championship in the first place, and the triple threat match wasn't pinned. We know that, but he was goaded into putting himself in that opportunity. That's what he's done right now. He's been goaded into putting the championship on the line with zero prep against possibly the most dangerous man in NXT. And you want to talk underhanded? We're talking about Imperium here. You don't think they can be underhanded at times? This isn't smart from Bron Breakker.
Well, I can't disagree with the Imperium. Bobby, you talk about Saturday, it was an exposed turnbuckle against Robert Roode that led to Bron Breakker coming up short, but he didn't come up short 24 hours ago on Raw. How big was the moment on Raw for Bron Breakker?
Listen, you're gaining the NXT Championship Raw after WrestleMania, most anticipated Raw of the year. Ooh, global audience of millions, washed away all that disappointment from losing at Stand and Deliver, got back on the horse, brought the championship home here to NXT. But now the problem is, he's suddenly become overconfident again, and he has everything to lose. That is a very dangerous place to be as a young champion.
Bron Breakker had to fly this morning all the way from Dallas to here to defend the championship.
How much sleep do you think he got?
Probably not that much, but you said overconfident. Bron Breakker will outwork anyone. Bron Breakker doesn't run from challenges. He's humble, he's hungry. That's what makes a champion.
That is what makes a champion. That is also how he lost the championship in the first place. It's okay to say no. It's okay to say, you know what, earn your opportunity. You know what, let's take a back step for a while. Let's plan this for a month's time.
Bron Breakker's never felt anything like the chop he just felt against Ziggler, whether it's Raw, Stand and Deliver, pick any day of the week, is now pace starting to pick up and
kicking the head right off the shoulders of Bron Breakker with that size 16 boot.
Breakker might think he's back at the Hall of Fame. Feel this impact. Bam! And we talk about NXT Stand and Deliver WrestleMania Saturday. Gunther was victorious. He picked up a mega victory.
Yeah, had open warfare with the megastar LA Knight. Both men dropping their heaviest artillery in a gruesome battle at Stand and Deliver. Gunther proving his pedigree once again, if he indeed needed to, getting himself the W. No surprise to me that he's in tonight's main event after a performance like that, but how we got here blows my mind.
Commanding presence of Gunther and opposing challengers. Now Breakker, the champion, just trying to power Gunther back into the corner. Look for Breakker. And think about this too. This is his third championship match in just as many days.
I've spoken time and time again already about how he's made mistakes, and this is another one. Listen, he has to be mentally and physically beat right now. Dolph Ziggler.
You gotta be kidding me. Look at the strength.
We know all about the explosive power of Bron Breakker, mind-blowing stuff. But listen, Ziggler pushed Bron to his limits on 2 separate occasions, 2 absolute wars. Bron's biggest problem is that he's put himself in this position tonight. He's the one who challenged Gunther. That is a great...
Whoa. And Gunther now trying to impose his will, trying to wear down Breakker. Nice counter by the champion. Champion back to his feet, and then a huge spear. And Breakker taking Gunther off his feet with ease. Something not many men can say they've done.
I've never seen Gunther treated like this so quickly into a match. Dominance is his middle name.
You gotta be kidding. There's no way.
Oh, when we talk about the war wounds from those battles over the past 3 days, may have some remaining issues. If he's grabbing a shoulder, a bicep, whatever it may be.
Referee checking on Breakker.
That's a panic look on the face of Bron Breakker. And it's about to get even worse. Show Gunther any form of weakness, he is all over you.
Well, again, Gunther knows he's got to get the champion back into the ring to become the NXT champion here tonight. Cannot win the title via countout, but Gunther destroying Breakker. Will Gunther win the title, or can Breakker retain his gold? We're back live on NXT, the NXT Championship being defended as Gunther has been taking it to the champion, Bron Breakker. And look, this is fact. Bron Breakker has never been in the ring with an opponent like Gunther.
Yeah, very true. In his short career, never faced anything like this. But not only is Bron Breakker perhaps physically outmatched tonight, here's the deal. Gunther is a ring general. Doesn't bend, doesn't crack. He's cold, he's efficient, but he knows how to draw emotions out of opponents, because emotions are weaknesses. And you have a weakness, Gunther finds it very quickly.
Oh, and Gunther, no stranger to gold. Of course, at one time, held the NXT United Kingdom Championship for 870 days. He could be closing in on his first reign as NXT champion, as Breakker trying to fight, gets caught, gets dropped.
And here's the problem when you're fighting Gunther. You block one attack, there's another one right behind.
Wait a minute. Whoa! Breakker able to answer back. And look, we talk about emotions. Gunther has his own mental hurdles, with Fabian Aichner walking out on Imperium apparently earlier tonight.
Stop right now. Stop stirring. That is tabloid journalism at its worst. Gunther said Aichner will be okay. That's the end of the match. Stop sensationalizing things. Let Imperium deal with Imperium business.
You want to believe right now. We're in the middle of this NXT Championship clash, and take a look at Bron Breakker just running over Gunther. Gotta wonder where Bron Breakker's head is at, because Breakker, as we've talked about, the emotional, the physical toll that he has faced, that he has felt since Friday. Trying to hoist up Gunther, not able to do so. Oh, and Gunther right back to that injured left elbow, to that injured left shoulder, excuse me. Trying to wear down Breakker. You take away Breakker's arm, he's not gonna have his strength.
Put it this way, after the last 4 nights, what part of Bron Breakker's body is not screaming in agony right now? He has been through the ringer, and it keeps getting worse. And right now, I suspect Bron Breakker is questioning every single decision he's made today.
Looking for the submission is Gunther. Gunther trying to snap that arm. Bron Breakker continuing to fight. Breakker will not back down. We've talked about it, will not quit.
That's his biggest problem.
What, you want him to quit and give up the championship?
Not right now. He should have quit before he even turned up at the arena today.
Look at Breakker, the heart of a champion. The determination of one as well. Trying to get feeling back into his left elbow, into his left shoulder, into his left arm. Can he hoist up Gunther?
Whoa.
Gunther just got tossed.
Yeah, nobody in the history of this sport has treated Gunther like that. This has come as a shock to the system of Gunther, even more so after the beating he's handed Breakker thus far.
Gunther in the sights of the champion. Breakker just got dropped with a drop kick. How big is Gunther just throwing drop kicks?
What was that?
Oh, no. Gunther powerbomb. This is how Gunther beat LA Knight Saturday and stand and deliver, but not tonight.
Somehow, some way, just enough left in the tank of Bron Breakker. I can't believe he's kicked out of this.
Yeah, I mean, how close? It's as close as it gets here at NXT.
That was a weak kick out.
But now Gunther looking for the splash. Gunther connects. Cover. And again, Breakker kicked out. How, where? How is Bron Breakker continuing to fight, continuing to persevere, continuing to push forward?
Must be running on instincts alone at this point.
Breakker's eyes aren't even open.
Even Gunther's questioning what does he do next.
But is this smart of Breakker? Breakker's out on his feet. That has to be it. Into the cover for Gunther. No! Again!
You get the sense that Breakker is just making things worse for himself right now. Watch this clubbing blow. Watch it hit. It hits the jaw. Clean on the jaw. And here's the deal. Bron Breakker has a long career ahead of himself.
But Breakker isn't moving. Everything Breakker has gone through, Gunther's had to pick him up. Gunther's had to drag him. He's had to move him around. Breakker is out on his feet. What must be going through Gunther's mind?
Can't even get to his feet, let alone be out on his feet right now. Gunther can't believe what he saw.
But the damage is done to Breakker. Breakker again using the injured shoulder to catch.
He's got that look in his eye.
Gunther out of midair.
How bad is this shoulder? We don't even get to find out. That's how bad.
Breakker's out on his feet. Gunther right now applying the pressure. Breakker trying to answer back, but with every chop, the second championship reign of Breakker starts to dwindle. The sands of time, are they running out on Breakker's second reign? Will his reign last less than 24 hours?
There you go, sleep time.
Gunther applying the pressure, trying to put down Breakker. Breakker starting to fade down to one knee. Breakker is fading. Referee's in great position.
Center of the ring, blood fading from the brain of Bron Breakker at this point. Way too far from the ropes.
Oh, Breakker able to create a little bit of separation. And now answered right back and again, running right over Gunther.
Stumbling down as he did it though, such is the lack of energy left in his body.
You gotta be kidding me, there's no way! No way! Breakker! Gunther! Planet! Breakker retains his title!
Here is your winner, and still the NXT champion, Bron Breakker!
Well, give Bron Breakker every accolade on planet Earth